Hello there, ladies and gents, and welcome to the Spiffing Brit, as I'm back from a kind of short break, only to go away on yet another break. I know, I'm taking quite a bit of a break from YouTube at the moment because it has taken up quite a lot of my time recently, and I'd love to just, experience the real world for a bit. But don't worry, I'm not going to do a veil fisk on you. I don't plan on running away. So what's the premise of today's very wonderful video? Well, we are having random divisions. Basically, I was looking on the Android App Store and I saw one very interesting app. It was called Really Bad Chess, and the premise of the game was a standard game of chess. However, all of your pieces are randomized, meaning you might be playing chess with 20 pieces that are all bishops, which really kind of messes with you. And so I wanted to see maybe if I could bring that into Hoi 4. And so for that, I decided to create a random division picker. It's just a little wheel, it spins and it picks random divisions. And from that, I then need to basically create one large division comprising of many strips of this one division. And don't worry, I do also throw in some support companies there because, God, yeah, it'd be really useful to whack on some military police to whatever we have of fighting on our front lines. Now, I am aware that Veilfisk has also been doing something similar with his random country dice rolls, and I honestly strongly recommend you all taking a look at them, as well as RSP doing a random nation flipper, which I haven't had the time to see yet, but I have heard is actually very good. Anyway, if you enjoy the idea of the video and you wanted to give it a premature like, then feel free to, and I think it's time we dive straight into actually making the divisions. So let us dive right in. All clicks a spin, it's very exciting. Pray for infantry or maybe light tank. I do love a good bit of light tank. What are we gonna get? Oh my god, is that medium SPG? Well, that's our first one, I guess. So we're gonna have to go down into armored battalions, and there we go, medium SP artillery. And of course, how it works is I need to fill up this entire strip with medium SP artillery, which is, 180 of it in total. Not bad at all for a first roll, I guess. Here we go again. Who knows what we're going to get now? I really do hope we get some infantry. If we get a lot of stuff like anti-air, we might be... that's heavy anti-air there, ladies and gents. Well, thank God for heavy anti-air. I suppose at least now we don't need an air force at all, because we're going to have a bloody lot of verbal winds just kind of like going around spewing out laser beams, and oh my god, producing 40 heavy anti-air is going to be an absolute nightmare for our industry, but hey, I'm sure we can manage it. And our next one, please be infantry. I would love some infantry. No, we're too far away for it. Don't worry, it's only super heavy anti-air, ladies and gentlemen. If you thought our air attack power wasn't strong enough, don't worry, we're strapping anti-air guns to a Moors and seeing what it will do. And the answer is, it'll probably do something. Our air attack is, 470, not bad at all. I mean, hopefully there won't be any planes in the skies after we rock up with our amazing divisions. Oh, and thank God, there we go. Infantry, that's the one we really wanted. Infantry are brilliant. They've got the kind of like defense that we want. Oh, not artillery. Let me just remove that, switch it off. Christ, that's anti-air. Where is it? Infantry, there we go. Now, infantry are perfect. They they're probably one of the best divisions we could get. Their organisation is better than everything else we've had. Their soft attack isn't terrible, but it's mostly the defence. They're going to be a nice bit of flesh to our division. Now, what can we get now? That is motorised rocket artillery. I'm honestly amazed that we didn't get any bicycle divisions, but there you go. Motorised rocket artillery it is. It's not half bad. It's got a lot of soft attack. And wow. This division soft attack is 905. Not bad at all. HP 137, not the best. Suppression is terrible. Weight is absolutely horrific. Combat width of 46. Oh, that hurts. But what about our support battalions? Well, don't worry. Let's get them on now. So what support battalion will we be getting? Well, only one of them is really useless, and that would be this one here, military police, because as we are turning our entire army into this one division template, yeah, it's going to be only, Military police, it's useless! What am I meant to do with that? Well, rocket artillery. That's actually useful. That's quite fast, it's quite good at soft attack, and so I don't mind adding it. It's a nice little addition to our template. Ooh, an engineer. Now that's pretty useful because we have a lot of tanks going around, so the added movement speed will be quite good. Ooh, what now? Is that... that's anti-tank. Support anti-tank. Well, you know, we have a lot of tanks, so why not? Anti-tank will be fine. Oh, there's another rocket artillery, but we've already got that, so let's spin again. What else can we get? No rocket artillery. Military police again? No, thank you. No need for that military police. No need for that anti-tank. God, could we just please roll some standard artillery or something? Engineer, we've already got engineer. Come on, like what? Just give me something nice, like artillery or... When you thought anti-air wasn't good enough on this division, you were wrong. Support anti-air. That brings up our air attack to 505. God, it's like a flying fortress just on the ground. This is incredible. Now, what to name this division? I need something... Yeah, I feel that's about right. God, can we go for like something to make it look nice? I do like the motorized rocket artillery, it does look good. I'm not a big fan of how the artillery is just the tank model. I think like at least strap a big gun to it, that'll make it look good. I quite like the look of this tank, it's nice and big, so yeah, we'll go for that. That's brilliant. So there we go, this is the division we're working with, and we need to turn our entire army into that, if you can believe it. So yeah, we're just going to select all of our entire army and change the template into this terrible division. Oh well. And now finally comes the chance to really test out this utterly horrific division, but of course before then I must set up the nation, and of course it does take a while because god, have you any idea just how many medium SPGs I had to produce, or even the super heavy anti-air? God, what an absolute mess, because the production of such a monstrosity takes a bloody lot of time. So does also setting up a nation in 1939. And of course we do need to prepare for the invasion of Poland. Now I did get kind of lucky in that Yugoslavia and Bulgaria both wanted to join my faction. That was lovely. Oh, and of course the coup in Yugoslavia happened, but for some reason they were so weak they capitulated as soon as one province was taken, so you know, easy victory there. And the invasion of Poland. Now for me, my units are on so low supply that they physically can't attack, and so I have to wait until at least one or two massive anti-aircraft tanks roll up to the Polish front line. Now that's going to take a while, so I try and just build up as large an industry as possible, but the one thing limiting us has always been trade. There's just quite simply not enough chromium in the world, because good god, we go through so much. I even considered going for, you know, embargoing all trade out of our country just so we could get as many resources as possible. Anyway, I also steal a load of land off of Romania for a laugh and steal that little bit for Bulgaria. It's always good fun. And I decided to deliberately not build any more units, and the Soviets also declare war on me because I decided not to give them control of Poland. You know, I didn't think the Soviets would actually join in because the Soviets were already at war with the Allies, but they decided, you know what, screw it, they've got no supplied units, we might as well attack them anyway. I'm fine with that, I don't mind holding the Soviet front line, but good god, our forces are just so crap. I won't actually genuinely be able to supply them until about 1943, I'm thinking. Yeah, we won't see any fully supplied divisions until then. I've even set up transport planes to start supply dropping tanks to the front line, if you can believe it. Yeah, it's a real mess. Oh, and also managed to take back Luxembourg because I managed to steal it from the Luxembourgers. And of course, naturally, I can't push through the Maginot, even though I have so many super heavy tanks. But yeah, the game basically proves to be impossible. I managed to push quite happily into Russia, but then the game basically just crashes. For some reason, my division loadout was just too powerful for Hearts of Iron 4 to even handle. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video and the bits of work that I've managed to put into today's episode, then feel free to give it a like. Good god, we crossed the 50k mark, we then crossed the 51k mark. I have no idea where this channel is going anymore, but all I do know is I'm taking a break for the next few days. Myself and my partner will just be flying to a different country, having a wonderful time. So I won't be on YouTube for a while, but don't worry, you'll still get 2 videos a week. Anyway, I will see you all in the next one. Have a splendid evening.